Well, hello there, everyone. Good to see you all again. As always, we'll let a couple minutes pass here, let everybody get on. Just putting some new creatures into the fantasy book that I got today. How are we all? It's great to be back. It's great to be back here in the Hollow with all of you. See who we get tonight. Right. Put these pages back into the sleeve. Sometimes I feel like I need 3 hands for things. Wouldn't it be nice to have 3 hands? I mean, seriously, it really would. But how is everybody doing? Got 2 minutes past. For anyone who has never been here before, welcome to the Hollow. We have creatures of all kinds. Elephants, dragons, cows, gorillas, yetis, you name it. I've been out with family for the last 3 or 4 days. Got back late Saturday night. It was a much needed rest and vacation. Haven't had a vacation for a few years now, so it was really nice. And took a lot of the animal figures with me. And if you've been seeing a lot of videos popping up since probably Friday night, my nieces and my nephews and I did so many videos. So many videos. We had such fun coming up with so many different stories with all the different animals and like I've always said, that's what it's all about, is just having fun, using your imagination, and playing with animals. Because who doesn't love animals? Seriously, who does not love animals? Crazy people. You always deserve a vacay. I agree. Yeah, everybody deserves a vacay. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to see you, T. It's good to see you. See who else we get on here. I usually try to go live every Monday and Friday night evening, but I was out of town with family on Friday, so it's been about a week since I've been on. And I usually get on 7:30, but with school starting and all that, I decided to make it a half hour earlier on Mondays. So, yeah, 7 on Mondays, 7:30 on Fridays is when I'm live talking about animals, animal figures. So yeah, again, anyone who has never been here, welcome to the Hollow. This is literally the place to be. There is now 844 animals, creatures in this room from 15 different companies, be it Schleich, Safari Ltd, Mojo, Papo, Toy Many, Blip Toys, um, Zippy Tots. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot in here. Come on, let's have some fun live. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Talking about animals, we're talking about dinosaurs, we're talking about dragons, we're talking. You name it. I probably have it. 844 figuring. Oh, wait, sorry. 845. That was my fault. 845. I forgot I just got another tiger today. Right. 845 animal creature figures. All waiting to tell stories and just have fun. And that's what this is all about. Yeah. So I know everybody's starting, well, most everybody is probably starting school this week. I know my sisters are all starting their kids today. So today was kind of a busy day for them, but you know, my oldest sister was trying to get all the books and books ready every night while I was staying with her. So it's a process getting school ready for just a few kids, because she homeschools. So, but yeah, it was a very nice time to see everybody. I was there from Wednesday to Saturday, so pretty much exactly 36 hours. And yeah, it's great seeing all the kids, man. The kids are getting big. The kids are getting older quickly, very quickly. My one of my nephews, my goodness, I promise you, I'm pretty sure he gained 2 feet since the last time I saw him. He's probably over 6 foot, and he's only 12. Good grief. Hey, pro gamer, 1234, 1 2 3 4, or 4 3 2 1. How's it going? It's talking about creatures, animals, dinosaurs, hydras, werewolves, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. I'm new here. What? Oh yeah. So, I am the creature keeper. If you love animals, if you love dragons, if you love really anything like that, this is the Hollow. The Hollow, I have 845 animal creature figures, and I do all the different voices for each of them. So I just make, you know, fun 15-second to sometimes 10-minute videos of just toys, you know, animal figures from Schleich, Safari Ltd, Mojo, Papo, Toy Mini. There's about 15 different companies represented in here. So yeah, it is really cool. Like this is the place right here. I say that every week, but it's true. This is the place to be. And I do these for kids. Yeah, I've got 20 nieces and nephews, and I got a very, very large family. Just got back Saturday. I was with them for about 3 or 4 days. Did so many videos on Friday with my nieces, so if you want to check out any of the videos that have come out since Friday, there's a lot. We did like 30 videos that I'll be putting most of them on. So this week, so yeah, I've got if you've heard of Schleich, they are a 90-year-old toy company in Germany. This is their 90th year, and they're going all out this year. Like, my goodness, so many fantasy creature figures. This one here. This is one of my favorites. This is the Shadow Hound, two-headed Shadow Hound with his beautiful, beautiful purple translucent back and tail. There's a Fire Hound, and I'm waiting for them to make an Ice Hound or a Jungle or a Rock. Those are the five. Those are the five. Wow, my brain just went blank. Can you tell me some video ideas so I can get more? Oh man, you know, I actually had somebody ask me that not too long ago. My advice: let's say for example, you love Legos, or if you love Hot Wheels. If you love Legos and if you love Hot Wheels, do videos about that. And for me personally, it doesn't matter what you do. Okay, I just come up with an idea on the spot, and I decide what animals, what figures do I want to use, and I just let the words come out. You know, I don't have a script. I don't have I don't edit. I've actually, that's the thing. I've actually never edited, and it's surprisingly it has worked out. For over 2 years I've been doing this, and it's worked out beautifully. But do what you love. You know, if you love Legos, if you love Hot Wheels, if you love animal creature figures like this, you know, or real animals like a Komodo dragon, make videos about them, talk about them, do stories with them. You know, if you love video games, you know, show off your favorite video games. You know, like your name. I mean, pro gamer. I have a feeling you probably love video games, so I do too. So make videos about video games. You know, if you love books, read a book. You know, read a book out loud. You know, to an audience. You know, on YouTube. You know, it's hard for me to give like, oh, I would totally do this video, like do it this way with these things, because everybody loves something different, right? Everybody loves something different. I'm in my 30s, and I love playing with animal figures. I'm a kid. I'm a kid at heart. I No matter what the world says, I have refused to grow up. Yeah, I refuse to grow up. It's just who I am. And like I said, I've got 20 nieces and nephews who love coming in here and doing videos of their own. Yeah, this is a collection that has spanned about almost 3 years now. Almost 3 years. So, yeah, you love video games? Do videos about your favorite video games. Whatever they may be. There's so many out there. If you love Mario Kart, just show Mario Kart races, you know? And again, like I said, it's hard for me to say, do this video, and do it this way. Because for me personally, I just do whatever comes to my mind. I really do. But I do mostly creatures. I don't do videos about video games or Legos or Hot Wheels, even though I've got thousands of those too. So, not in this room. This is all about creatures in here. But yeah, you know. That's my advice. That's my advice. If you love school, I know that's insane. Not everybody does, but if you do love school, make videos about that. You know, You might be thinking, okay, you're the craziest person alive right now. I'm just saying. There are those people that love math. I am not the greatest at it. Oh, I play Mario Kart a lot. Um, I have it on the Switch. Man, so many people have said, "Oh, I think I could beat you." I will take you up on that challenge. I'm a bit of a pro. Not a master. I'm not the best, but I'd say I'm above average. I win quite a bit. And that's not me boasting, that's fact. I'm not excuse me, I'm not brilliant, but you know, I ain't bad either. Now we'll see who else we get on here. We always make new creature friends every time we do this. My goal right now is to get to 1,000 subscribers. That is an absolute goal right now, and also a goal is to get to excuse me. Another goal is to get to 1,000 creatures. So getting pretty close. Getting pretty close on both of those. I think I'm at 735 or 36 subscribers right now. So just over 250 to go. But yeah, what are your guys' favorite animals? And they could be real, they could be fantasy, they could be, you know. And if there's an animal that you want to, thank you, thank you, Pro Gamer. That's awesome. Thank you for that. Always good to know that we have another creature friend. The creatures are very happy about that right now. Yeah, if there's an animal like that you want to see, because, like I said, I don't have every animal figure that Schleich or Safari or Toy Many. Can't talk today. So yeah, I don't have every figure that they have, but if there's one that you want to see, it's quite possible that I have it. So yeah, what are your guys' favorite animals? Real or fantasy? Yeah, whatever. I love pretty much every animal. I'm an animal nerd. There's not really an animal out there that I don't like. Unless you want to talk about bugs, then that's a whole nother story. There's a few bugs that I really, really love, but for the most part, I'm not a big fly, mosquito, bumblebee, wasp, or hornet person. Or gnats. You have a question. Alright. For every question, there is an answer. I hope. What is your question, sir? If it is how to rule the world, I've got nothing for you. Get a Shadowhound. Get a Shadowhound. Take over the world with a Shadowhound. Or the Shadow Dragon, for that matter. Shoot out that question, my friend. Oh, let's see. I'll show off a couple figures here. Here's the Safari Ltd Red Chinese Dragon. Absolutely beautiful. Like, I just love how they made this one. I've had this one for a long time. Quite a few years, actually. The scales, the paint job, I mean, the pose, my goodness. If you know about Chinese dragons, this is an absolutely perfecto interpretation of one. So, yeah. Show off a couple more figures here. I always show this guy off because everybody's always asking me if I have dinosaurs. Oh, yes. Oh, we have dinosaurs. This is the Schleich Carnotaurus. I actually have two of them. Carnotaurus might actually be my favorite dinosaur, next to T-Rex and raptors and saber-tooths. But I think all dinosaurs are cool, but that's just me. His mouth opens. Little arms, big head, little arms. Hard to grab things, hard to get through anything. You pretty much a dive bomb for your next meal. I should use these guys in the video. Yeah, maybe I'll make a team video with a Carnotaurus soon. That'd be fun. Let's see. Every time I post videos of the subscribers. You know, that's got to be the hardest part. Because, let's say you're into Hot Wheels, okay? Crazy people. There are crazy people in this world that do not like Hot Wheels, okay? And there are also so many channels that do things about Hot Wheels. And I know so many people that are like, oh great, another video about this. And being a YouTuber is hard. It's hard. I mean, you never know what is going to attract, right? You never know what's going to attract a huge crowd. And losing subscribers, I mean, if you lose 2, that's not a big deal. If you lose 50, I might be asking, you know, what not so much what are you doing wrong. Yeah, that's not the right question. But maybe I'm trying to think of exactly how to word this to make sense, because it makes sense in my head. Yeah, I guess I'll just say it like this, because it's the only way I can think of right now. Maybe it's time to look at your videos, okay? And, you know, if you have comments, you know, if you have the comments turned on, see what people are saying. See what people are saying about your videos. See what content is in your videos. Maybe there's... I mean, not everybody... I'm not saying that you do this, but not everybody, you know, likes foul language or things like that. And I don't do that because I do these for kids. But, you know, maybe look at your videos that you have posted and see... Maybe there's something in there that people are turned off by. Or, yeah, maybe there's... I mean, I post all the time. You know, I post probably 5 or 6 times a day. But I do 1 minute to 3 minute shorts every day. So it's very easy for me to do that. And you know, maybe there's just not... I hate to put it this way, I really do, but maybe there's not... Well, I'll ask this to you, pro gamer. How many subscribers do you have right now? Because that may be a telltale sign for me. Like, if you have 500 subscribers, that's awesome. I mean, if you just lose 5, that's not a bad thing, you know. I lose 2, you know, I lose 2 subscribers, maybe sometimes I'll lose 3 or 4. And I might question, you know, okay, what what can I do differently? You know, what was there something that I did or said in a video that maybe those people didn't like, and I'll post something else that I am pretty sure people are gonna like, and maybe I get those 4 subscribers back. You know, yeah, just looking at what you're doing. You know, if you lose 25 subscribers, maybe look at your, you know, depending on how many subscribers you have right now, maybe look at your content. You know, I don't know. It's hard to say because every channel is different. Every channel is different. I mean, I confess, when I lose 1 subscriber, I'm like, oh man, that's 1 less. Yeah, I wonder what happened. Yeah, I have those questions. But then I might get 3 more, you know, additional ones. So, like I said, being a YouTuber is tough. It's tough. And this, one might say, oh, you must have a business going if you have 845 figures. Maybe. I don't see it as a business right now. I see it as just something fun, a hobby. Yeah, I'm a collector. I love animals. And you know, if you lose 50 subscribers, which is a lot depending on how many you have. You know, if you have 200 and you lose 50, that's a lot. That's a lot. So, you know, just keep, in a way, just keep doing what you're doing. But also, if you have comments on, just look at what people are saying. Look at what people are saying about the videos. You know, I don't have comments turned on for all of my videos, but you know, just yeah. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. I mean, I try to post multiple times a day. You know, that I think that would be something you could try. You know, if you want to do shorts, like 1 to 3 minute shorts. I'm getting a lot of views on those since April. So, you know, that's something you could try. That's something you could try to get subscribers, to get views. And do live videos like me. You know, you don't have to show yourself like I'm doing. Just, you know, I always get 7, maybe 10, sometimes even 15 subscribers when I'm live. So, yeah, that's what I've got. That's my answer right there. Ugh, had my shoulder in the same position for too long. Yeah, you know, show off a couple other figures here. This is one of my most favorites, the Safari Ltd werewolf. Usually werewolves are depicted as scary. This guy's kind of adorable. The ears, I absolutely love the pointed ears on this guy. The pose, my goodness, the pose is intimidating. And he's tall. I mean, this is a tall figure, you know? And I love that about him. And the fur looks so good. So good on the fur. Safari did a great job. I hope to get another one. I think I say that every time, and I haven't been able to get another one yet. But, let's see, what else do we want to show? Who loves dinosaurs? Because here is the Papo T-Rex. One of the heavier figures. I mean, this guy is a beast. He is thick. I do not believe that he is hollow. This is a thick figure right here. And he's large. I mean, you can probably tell that, but he is quite large. Yeah, I love T-Rex. Definitely my top 5 favorite dinosaurs. I've got, if you want to, I think five T-Rexes, all from Schleich and Papo. I don't have any from Toy Many yet, but soon. Hopefully soon. I was gonna try to get some, make an order for a, big group of figures this month. Unfortunately, that may not happen. Had some other places I needed to give money to. But I was able to get a few. Just from a store. So my sister and my nephews and I, Thursday morning, went to Tractor Supply out where they live, and there's a really nice little display of quite a few Schleich figures. So if anyone is wondering where to get these figures, Schleich figures, Hobbytown, if you have a Hobbytown where you are, Tractor Supply, Amazon. I get a lot from Amazon. I also get a lot from the Schleich website. So yeah, I've been doing this for 2 years, just over 2 years. Started May 1st or May 2nd of 2023. But I've been collecting. For a while. Let's see, what else? What else do we want to show off? We don't have quite as many people on as we usually do, but that's alright. It's a Monday, everybody's tired, I know. Everybody probably had fun weekends, like me. It's great seeing all the kids. Let's see. Here is his Safari Ltd. Saber-toothed tiger. Just another amazing work by Safari. Yeah. What would we do today if saber-toothed tigers were real? I don't know. What would we do? My goodness. That'd be crazy. What would we do if saber-toothed tiger was real today? Here's the Mojo version of the Smilodon, or saber-toothed tiger. This is Mojo. And most of the animal companies, creature companies, are actually based in Europe. Yeah, actually based in Europe, which is actually kind of cool. Safari, I believe, is the only one here in America. They're based in Florida. They've been around about 43, maybe 45 years. So, yeah, they make some incredible figures. Just amazing. I showed you the werewolf, I showed you the saber-tooth. Oh, here's this one. This is the Wizard Dragon from Safari. I've got 2 of them. This is one of my favorite dragons. And in most of my stories, he's actually one of the most powerful dragons. I mean, he's a wizard, right? He's a wizard and he's a dragon. So that's pretty cool. It's a beautiful dragon. Absolutely beautiful. Has a little crystal ball here. It is stuck to his hand. Does not come out. But it's a beautiful beautiful color, beautiful pose, beautiful sculpt. The wings, man. Talk about some big wings. Talk about some big wings here. Let's see. My favorite animal is wolves, and my second favorite animal is tigers. And I'm talking real animals here. So wolves, then tigers, foxes, owls, jaguars. And this jaguar from Safari is one of my absolute favorite figures that I have in the entire collection. This jaguar is just beautiful. I can't say that enough. It's pretty amazing. Safari just, they amaze me every time. They really do. Beautiful jaguar. The spots on the figure look absolutely perfect. Yeah. I love doing videos with this guy. And I love doing team videos too. If you see any of my shorts, I've started in the last couple months. I've started doing a lot of like just getting 3, 4, or 5 figures together and making a team out of all of them, and then showing that off for like a minute with music. And that's been a ton of fun. That's been a ton of fun. Let's see, what else do we want to show? What other questions do you guys have? What other questions? I love creature questions. Animals, dragons, you know, all that. I always show the dinosaurs off because they're the closest to me. I always show the T-Rexes off because they're right behind me. But for those who love Harry Potter, Schleich made Harry Potter figures. This is Fluffy, 3-headed dog owned by Hagrid. Hagrid! Let's try to do better on that. Hagrid! That's my best Dumbledore impression. I'm much better at doing voices that I just make up, you know. I can do a few actual characters, but I more prefer doing my own voice, my own voices that I make up. So I can do the villain, I can do the hero, I can do the all-powerful king, I can do the fair maiden. Yes, I can talk like a girl. I can be an alien, I can be a robot, I can sound like a parrot. You name it. So if there is a voice you guys want to hear, let me know. And this is a big figure. My goodness. He's heavy. But I will tell you, one of the most amazing things about these figures is that none of them are a pound. Okay, that's something to take into account when you want to buy these. They're heavy, but they're not even a pound. Like, they feel heavy, they look heavy, they're thick, but none of my figures weigh a pound. That's mind-boggling to me. Like, I have a right whale, and it's thick, like, it's big, and it doesn't even weigh a pound. It's close, but that's probably the heaviest one that I have. Next to the giant elephant from Safari. The biggest creature figure that I have is the giant elephant. It's over a foot tall. It's over a foot. And it's beefy, but not a pound. Not a pound. So they're light. They're light. They look heavy. They feel heavy. But let's see, what else do we? Like I said, we don't have quite as many of our usual creature friends on as usual, but you know, we are going to have fun tonight just the same. And since it's a school night now, school is starting for a lot of you. Um, Mondays are going to be starting earlier, 7 p.m., and they're going to be hopefully ending earlier too for those who, yeah, need to go to bed and don't want to miss anything that I say or show off. Yeah, 845 figures in here. It's, oy. I did not plan 2 or 3 years ago to have this many, but circumstances being what they were, I got very lucky, feel very blessed right now to have what I do. I mean, there's so many other figures that I'm looking for, but, you know, Safari's coming out with a lot this year. Schleich is coming out with a lot. Toy Many just released a Madagascar set of animals. And I have a couple of them, but I'm itching to get the others. You know, and people ask me this all the time. What made me want to do this? What made me want to do this? You know, and imagination is one of those things that I don't think people use enough of. Imagination, the ability to pretend and do make-believe, it's going away. It's going away. People are growing up, they're getting into other things, and maybe not some good things at times, and it's unfortunate because it makes me, just realize that imagination is so important in this world, and without it, I mean, who are we as humans if we don't have the ability to imagine something, right? The ability to take a single figure, a single toy figure, and make a story out of it. I'm a storyteller. I am. Always have been, probably always will be. I really want to be that white bearded old guy who lives in a giant mansion, and kids come to him all the time like, hey, can you tell us a story? And I would love that. I would so love that. Yeah, so that's, and there's so many, and this is not me saying that every other YouTube video or YouTuber is bad. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is there's so much content out there that kids are watching, and movies, TV shows, video games, you name it. But there's so much content out there that kids are watching that's not good. And that's what I'm trying to do. I am trying to bring out animals, right? Because who doesn't love animals? I'm trying to bring out dragons. Bring out fun-looking figures that look real, and just having fun, making up stories, making up a random team, seeing what you guys think of that random team, and I mean, I love that Schleich is bringing out Harry Potter figures. I've also got How to Train Your Dragon figures. I pretty much got all of them except for Barf and Belch. I wasn't able to get my hands on the original, movie figures, but hopefully the new movie, because, oh my goodness, the new movie it's good. Just very good. And actually, oh my goodness, the new movie comes out on DVD tomorrow. Oh, okay. My parents have not seen it yet, so yeah, I am really excited to get that and show it to them. Oh man, that comes out tomorrow, doesn't it? Oh man, I forgot all about that. That's gonna be fun. But anyway, yeah, just got some How to Train Your Dragon. Just got the Skrill finally. Oh my goodness. I gotta show you guys this one. Oh, I've been hoping for a long time that I could get my hands on the Skrill from How to Train Your Dragon. For those of you who do not know what this dragon is, it absorbs lightning and lightning storms, and it breathes lightning. I just love the Skrill. It's probably in my top 5 favorite How to Train Your dragons. Toothless, of course, is up there. The Snow Wraith. Trying to think. There's so many dragons. and again, the new movie does a great job. I'm not going to spoil it for those who have not seen it, but I'm just going to say this. It did a great job depicting the dragons. I mean, for those of you who saw the trailer, that's not a spoiler. I mean, some of you might disagree with me, and that's totally cool. I might question your sanity, but no, the new movie was incredible, shot for shot. It was amazing. I think we'll go for another 15 minutes here. We'll end a little bit earlier tonight than usual, but this right here, since wolves are my favorite animal, I have so many wolves. I've got tons and tons of tigers. Wolves and tigers to me are just some of the most beautiful sounding, looking, feeling animals that are on this earth. And every animal is beautiful, but wolves and tigers just, I don't know. Their howling is haunting, is beautiful. Tiger patterns, their stripes are just amazing to watch. Jaguars are the same way. Orange tigers, white tigers, panthers, leopards, cheetahs. Yeah, I love them. I love all animals. Yeah, but big cats and big dogs. That's where it's at for me. And this is the Toy Mini Arctic Wolf. I love the look and feel of this figure. I actually just got this one last month and have fallen in love with it ever since I got it. I mean, I fell in love with it the moment I saw it on the Toy Mini website, and yeah, knew I had to get it. But right now, just seeing it in person and being able to hold it finally, this is a beautiful, beautiful figure. Toy Mini 2024. And Toy Mini is a newer company that just came out about 4 or 5 years ago. But they are, man, they're killing it. They're absolutely killing it. With their figures, their figures look amazing. There's a lot that I don't have yet, just because they're coming out with so many right now, and money is a little bit tight this month. But just got this guy today. This is actually my third one. It's because this is one of my favorite Eldrador Schleich figures. This is the Granite Wolf. It's got green poisonous diamonds, jewel gems, emeralds, whatever you want to call them, on his back. The color, my goodness, and the green eyes, those beautiful, piercing green eyes, the bright white teeth. Still have the Schleich tag on him. Haven't taken that off yet. Greenish and black tail. Just, if you've never heard of Eldrador, they are probably some of the most creative fantasy figures I've ever seen. Like, That's not just me saying that. That is fact. Um, there's ice, there's jungle, there's shadow, there's rock or stone, and there's lava, fire. Did I say all of them? Fire, jungle, shadow, ice. Jungle, fire, shadow, ice, stone. Yeah, that's all of them. There's 5. But they are some of the most coolest figures that have ever walked the earth. Again, this is the Shadow Hound, 2-headed Shadow Hound. Let's see. Here's the Shadow Bug. It's just another really cool, almost translucent purple shell. Lots and lots of legs. There's pinchers on the front. I love these figures. Oh my goodness. I know a couple weeks ago I wanted to do a full-on tour of the entire holo. Fortunately, I was not able to get to that. There was a lot of things that happened that I was not able to get to it in time before I left on my vacation. But, like I said, I definitely needed that vacation. that was nice. Just being with the kids, being with the sisters and the nieces and nephews. They're growing up fast. Got 20 of them, and the youngest 2 are gonna be 10 this year. Like, we don't have any more babies in the family, so. Although 2 of my nieces just got married, so we will see. I'm 100% convinced that there is going to be another baby next year. So my family is going to grow expeditiously a lot over the next 20 years. It's going to be really fun to watch. Can't wait to see where all the kids go, Can't wait to see where all the nieces and nephews go in life. They're very well-grounded kids. Oh my goodness. They're great kids. Great kids. And what's really nice is, my family is really close. We're very close to each other. I know not every family's like that, and I feel for them. I do. But yeah, my family's very, very close. So it really does help. It really does help. So again, we'll go for another 7, maybe 10 minutes. Let's see, what else do I want to show off? I'm a bit of a show-off. I mean, when you're in the holo, it's hard not to be. Because, again, there's 845 figures in here. 845 people. You cannot go wrong when you come in here. This is the place to be. When I feel sad or alone or anything like that, just coming in here, I can start making stories. I can be in my own little world. And that's what this is all about, is being in your own little world, not worrying about what's going on in the real world, and just having fun. That's what this is about. Let's see. We have the Battle Rhino. This is an absolutely beefy figure. And if any of you have a Switch, or I think it's also on PS5, there's the Eldrador Creatures Shadowfall video game that just came out this year. It is a ton of fun. This is one of the figures that you can play as. This guy he's tough. Battle Rhinos are very hard to take down. But once you start to play as them, yeah, it's a blast. Literally. It is literally a blast. Let's see, what else do we want to show off here? Yeah, I'll show you my most favorite Eldrador figure. The Shadow Wolf. Of course it's my favorite, because it's a wolf, right? Hopefully you can see the detail here. Get a little bit closer, and there we go. That's a little better. You can see the color variation. Teeth, you can see the scar on his eye. Those piercing red eyes. I've got 3 of them because there's a lot of Shadow Wolves in the video game, and they're a lot of fun to fight against. You cannot play as the shadow figures, shadow creatures, because they're the bad guys. So they're trying to take over Eldrador. You're playing as the other 4 factions. That's the word I was looking for earlier. But yeah, you can play as any figure from the Stone Realm to the jungle to fire to ice, like the Ice Tiger. The Ice Tiger is not in this particular game, but these characters are just, oh my goodness. They are a lot of fun. And very, very well made. I mean, yeah, it would take a lot to break one of these. It would take a lot. Yeah. Alright, so we're just going to do this one short tonight. It's been kind of a busy week last week and a busy weekend, so yeah, like I say, I wasn't able to be live on Friday, but we were making so many videos, and there's a lot more. There's a lot more that I have not put on yet. So be prepared for a lot more videos. And a lot more shorts, hopefully. I'll probably do another team short when I'm done here. Oh, hello again, Pro Gamer. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing maybe, hopefully, 2 more shorts tonight. Team shorts. Just because everybody seems to be loving those, and I do too. Just getting 3 to 5 figures together and making a fun team. Yeah, seeing what happens. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do that now, real quick. Let's do a fun team. Let's see what fun team we can come up with here. Let's see. Let's do... I feel like I should do one from over here. We could do an elephant. An elephant might be fun, actually. Elephants are tough. Biggest land animal in the world. Oh, and I have a lot. I have a lot of elephants. Let's do this one. Okay. Alright, we have an elephant. Alright. And when I'm done getting the 5 creature team together here, I will turn the camera around and show it off. See what we think of that. Let's do this guy. You know there's an elephant, but I will leave the others as a surprise for the time being. Let's also do... this one. It's one of my favorites right here. One of my top favorite figures of real animals. So that should give you a clue as to what that one is. Oh, let's do a dragon. This is not just any dragon, and you'll see why. Alright, we have 4 here. Almost there. We just need 1 more. What else? We need an Eldrador figure in here. Let's do this guy. Alright, this looks like a pretty ferocious team. Ready to defend, ready to attack, and ready to protect. At any moment, at a moment's notice, these creatures are going to be ready to serve in whatever quest you go on. All right, here we go. Going to turn the camera around here. All right, we have our elephant. Big elephant. Joining him is the Ankylosaurus. Ankylosaurus dinosaur. Spiked dinosaur here. We have a timber wolf. And this is the one that's in my top 5 favorite figure of all time for real animals. This is the desert dragon. It's kind of like a Drago Scorpion dragon. A Scorgon. A Scorpion dragon. It's a Scorgon. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. It's a Scorgon. And last but not least, from Eldrador, the Ice Bug. Oh, yes. Stay away from those pinchers. You may turn into ice. You may become an ice creature yourself. So we have a good mixture here, I think, of real, used to be real, and fantasy. I think this would be a really fun team to take on a quest. Yeah. I love doing creature teams. 145 figures in here. I mean, you could do whatever team you want. Oh my goodness. Seriously, really could. I do have a secret place, of course, that has my most favorite figures in it. The Jaguar is in there, the White Wolf and this here Timber Wolf are in there. But there's a secret place. And the werewolf is also in there. Alright, well, I think we're going to end early tonight. I'm still trying to get back into the swing of life, after the vacation, and still been pretty tired. Went to physical therapy today for my shoulder, which is hurting. it is hurting right now. Oh! Hello, Isabella! Wait a second, we can't get off yet. Isabella's here. Oh my goodness. Isabella has arrived. Ugh, we can't get off now. The party's just started. The party has now begun. Oh my goodness. Isabella. A creature's best friend, I'm gonna say that. She's always on. How you doing, Isabella? I was beginning to wonder if you had disappeared from the world. Though I'm sure everybody was wondering the same thing about me for a while. That's good. Yeah, it's good to see you. Well, we can't get off yet. Isabella has arrived. The party can now start. Alright, we're not gonna get off yet. No, yeah, it's been, And Cherry is on? Alright, we are not off. We're not getting off. Yes, you have caught me live. I got on a little bit earlier tonight. Started a little bit early, around 7. Oh, you start school tomorrow. Ooh, yeah. Good luck. Senior year, right? Senior year. I remember those days. Do I miss them? Yeah. She's a senior. No, not a senior as in an old person. Completely different. Senior in high school. Congratulations getting that far. That's awesome. Yeah, it's showing us some figures here. Just made a fun group of 5. Fun team of 5. And Yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. You know, vacation was amazing. Being with all the kids for 3 or 4 days was, man, I don't get to see them very often. So I think I was around 16 of the kids. So 16 kids for 4 days. That was pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. It was wonderful. And yeah, like some of you have probably seen, my nieces and I did a lot of videos on Friday. We did like 30 or 32 or something crazy like that for like 7 hours straight. It was awesome. It's so much fun. Those two girls, oh my goodness. Those two girls, they're 9 and 12, and they're just very, very creative. Very creative. Go check out those videos. I think all of you will love them. The restaurant, yes. The restaurant one was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. If you haven't seen the one, my 12-year-old niece on Friday did one with three bunnies, and oh my goodness, I cannot believe how good that one turned out. Just because one of the bunnies, well, okay, my niece found a mushroom in the yard, and one of the bunnies was able to stand up in a pile of wood chips, holding that mushroom as if it was actually holding, like you have to see it to believe it. You know, can't think of what the video is called off the top of my head, and I just put it on this morning. But that's like bunnies trying to find food or something like that, and it was very creative, very very well done. Of course, I have to give myself credit too because I was the cameraman. So you can't have a good video unless you have a good camera or camera person. Yeah. But yeah, Cherry Chi, if you're still on, how you doing? It's good to kind of see you. It's good to hear from... I am not really hearing you either. It's good to see your words. It's good to see your name. Yeah. There you go. I can see you. Kind of. Yeah, no. Like I said earlier, I went to Tractor Supply with 3 of my nephews and my sister. Oh, it's your dad's birthday today. Well, happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to your dad. That's awesome. We actually just celebrated 10 birthdays. Yes, 10 birthdays just in my family on Saturday. 2 brother-in-laws. Let me think here. 2 nieces. 2 nephews. And a sister. I feel like I'm missing somebody here. Oh, oh, wait, hold on. 3 nephews, sorry. There's a lot of us. But yeah, there's 10 people just in my family that we celebrated birthdays on Saturday. So anyway, like I was saying before, we went to Tractor Supply Thursday morning, where my sister lives, because I'd never been to that location. So I got three new figures: a silky chicken, a green tree frog, and a baby llama. Baby llama, yes, that was a lot of fun. My nephews were like, "You have to get the silky chicken. You have to." I'll see if I can find it here. Ugh. My shoulders have been not really feeling the best today. Went to therapy. Let's see here. Ugh. Yes, here it is. I did put them up there already. If you've never seen or heard of a silky chicken, baby llama mama. I am the mama of the baby llama. This is a silky chicken. They pretty much have no eyes because their feathers are so thick around their faces. Hopefully you can see that. It has no eyes. It does, just you can't see them. Their feathers are so thick around their face. You can see the little black beak, but that's pretty much it. And I can tell you this right now. I went to another sister's house to do videos with the two nieces. This silky chicken was quite possibly the star of the show. Like, for so many videos that I have not put on yet. My goodness. My 12-year-old niece was like, okay, this chicken is named Fred. So, this chicken is going to be Fred from here on out. That is correct. They have bangs. Yes, they made bangs look cool before humans made them look cool. I just love... I love that this figure was the best one. Yeah. The favorite of all of the... And I brought a ton. I brought so many animals to, do videos with them. And this chicken. Yep. That chicken. So that's just one. I also got today the Granite Wolf from Schleich, from Elder Door. The Granite Wolf, he's got those green poisonous gems, emeralds on his back. So just beautiful piercing green eyes. This is my third one. It's one of my most favorites. Because, hey, why not, right? What's wrong with having three? Let's see, what else did I get today? Oh, yes. Did not show this one off yet, I forgot. So, I walk into the hobby store, right? And I knew what I wanted to get. And I was like, alright, getting the Granite Wolf. That's number one. But then I turn a corner, and there's a whole bunch of unicorns. And there's one particular unicorn I've been wanting. And lo and behold, it was 50% off. I still have the sticker on here. It was 50% off. This is the Moon Unicorn Foal. I am really, really happy right now. Especially because it was 50% off. 50%. That doesn't not happen. That does not happen. Yeah, this is one of the main unicorns that I've been wanting. So, if you have a hobby town where you live, if you just are so lucky to have one, I don't know, maybe they're 50% off where you are too. So, you can see the shooting stars on the back, and then the crystal hair. The crystal hair on the neck and tail. That's right, it's the 50% off Magic of Unicorns. And not all the unicorns are on sale either. So I got very, very lucky. I got very lucky with this one. That was unexpected. I did not know that they were on sale. So, got very, very lucky today. Let's see. I mean, that's really... Oh, there is this guy. He's not like... So this one is not like one of the most detailed figures. It's not any of the big companies. I just found him at a dollar store for, $1.75. But, I don't know. He just looked kind of cool. He's a tiger. and I love tigers. I've seen it there before. I just thought, yeah, no, you know what? I'm gonna get it. It's not the most detailed, but it's cool. I don't know. I like it, and it's a tiger. So, the tiger's bleh, texture. I can't talk today. The tiger's texture. Try saying those two words 2 times fast. The tiger's texture is you can definitely tell that it's plastic. You can definitely tell it's plastic, and it's slightly the figure is slightly squishy, which I don't get a lot of squishy animals, but again, this guy just looked really cool. And you can tell. I don't know if you can tell on here. Hey, Dave Payne. Hi, Dave Pine. Sorry. Oh my goodness, it's been a long day. Hey, Dave Pine, how you doing? Yeah, so I don't know if you can tell. I mean, it's very shiny, very shiny texture. You can. There's still like so much of you gets from random. I mean, it's quite possible. It is very possible that this is at one of those stores, or he probably has one like this. This is. I mean, I think I have a hammerhead shark and a dolphin. Do I have a dolphin? I think I have a dolphin from the same company that makes these, and it's actually. Oh yeah, this is actually Greenbrier International. So it is one of the lesser known companies, but it's not like. I mean, Greenbrier makes figures just like this. You can definitely tell this one's plastic. I mean, like I said, it's not the most realistic looking, but I don't know. It looked really cool, and I love tigers. So, yeah. I thought you were about to ask me what's the tiger's name. I was like, tiger. I haven't even thought about that. So yeah. Let's see. I was showing off earlier my favorite Jaguar figure. It's from Safari Ltd. It's a beautiful. I just love the colors, love the pose, love the face, everything about it. Yeah, such a beautiful Jaguar. And what's funny, I was actually watching a video on cheetahs the other day, and cheetahs, for those who don't know, cheetahs are actually very friendly towards humans. Now, cheetahs only run fast when they're going after like actual prey. So other animals that they're gonna, eat. But they only do that for a short time and then they have to rest. So that's actually the best time to go up to a cheetah when they're resting, and they will actually start purring. They love it when humans pet them. I've become such a huge fan of cheetahs over the last couple weeks since I, watched that video. Like, I've always loved cheetahs, but especially now, yeah. So I think, let's see here. I feel like Dave Pine. I feel like I've seen you here before, if you're still on. I feel like I've seen you here before, or somebody with a similar name to yours. Oh, I'm getting messages from the sisters. I'll be checking those out when I'm done here. Let's see. So those are all the new figures. That I've gotten. My older nephew, he just turned 14 this week. I was packing up all the animals Thursday night because Friday morning I was going to go over to my niece's house and play with them. And so I was packing up all the animals, and my nephew's like, "Hey, do you want to take any of our animals to add?" And I'm like, "Sure, why not?" So they don't have a lot, not like this, but yeah, they had some animals that I was like, I've never seen that particular dog figure from Schleck before. So that was really cool. We got to add a lot of animals. A tiny little lizard. That tiny little lizard. Oh my goodness. That was a big hit too. If you designed your graduation hat, what would you... Ooh. Man, that's a good one. That's a really good question. I mean, it's funny because I graduated 16 years ago, but if I designed a graduation hat today, wow. I mean, when we do our graduations, yeah, it's very simple, right? You got just one color, and then you have the tassel that hangs down, and I think I had like a gold 2019 attached to the tassel. So that's what I did with mine. But man, if I had to design one today, I mean, number one, I'm such a patriotic person. I'd probably put an American flag on it. A little dangling patriotic flag. Sorry, did I say 2019? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. 2009. Oh my goodness. My brain. 2009, I'm sorry. It has been a day. I'm still tired from the vacation, so. 2009. Oh, brother. I would lose my head if it was not attached to my shoulders. I really would. I can keep track of animals, but I cannot keep track of my brain. Oh my goodness. Okay, 16 years ago. Not 6 years ago. I'm 35. I graduated when I was 19. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, where was I? Yes. 2009. And I had a 2009 gold thing dangling from my tassel. So, I would probably put, if I was graduating today, I would probably put an American flag, because I'm such a patriotic person. I'd probably put a cross, but I would also put a wolf charm. I'd probably put a wolf charm, or I might even put like an animal sticker, on the top or just underneath the cap. So that's probably what I would do. But that's just me. I'm gonna go to bed tonight and be like, did I really just say 2019 is when I graduated? Oh my goodness. It has been a day. Vacation was a lot of fun, but I am tired. I like it. Cool. Yeah, no, that's what I would do. That's what I would do if I was graduating high school again. Or today. Yeah, so I'm at, 736 or 37 subscribers right now. I am so happy about that. I'm getting very, very close to 1,000. My nieces and nephews are always asking me, so how much longer do you have until you can start getting paid, by YouTube? And So, well, I just got to get 1,000 subscribers, but I also need 4,000 hours watched. I think I'm at like 1,500 right now, so I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It's growing. The community of Creature Keeper friends is growing, and I love it. I love it. It's okay to be so young. Oh, to be young again. I say that because I literally have white hair growing on my beard right now. So, what's the black cat on the shelf? I seen it on the last stream, and it's like a camera always watching. The black cat. Are you talking about up there? See if I can get my finger right there. Because if you are, that's actually a picture of a black wolf that I cut out of a really old calendar. If that's what, yeah, yep. That's actually a picture of a black wolf that I cut out of a calendar years ago and just put it in a acrylic frame stand. It's kind of my guardian, honestly. Watches over everything. Yep, that's a black wolf up there, and there's another one right there. That is another wolf that I cut out of a smaller calendar, and then my big ceramic wolf statue right there. And I think you can see it. Right there is another wolf picture. So. You tried to catch the cat, but you got the wolf. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. That kind of does look like a cat, honestly. Yeah, it kind of does look like a cat. It's got little cat ears. I know somebody said like one of those red things moved last time. Well, they have not. They have not moved, so they're completely stationary. Unless I tell them to be alive, awaken, then they might move. I don't know. No promises here. Let's see. 845 figures now. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. And what's even more crazy, I'm running out of shelf space. Didn't think that would happen. They come to haunt, but don't fear the... Ooh, I like that. Wake up! Oh, I think I just saw him move. Oh boy. We got fire minis on the march here. Oh dear. White Wolf, awaken! Yes, you cold soul. Does anybody need me? I am the Arctic Wolf. Who needs me? I have awoken. Nah, I tried. They come to haunt, but don't fear. The Guardian Wolf is here. Oh, I like that. I like that. I'm gonna put that on a shirt. I think I might put that on a shirt one day. The Guardian Wolf is here, in the hollow. If you fear, if there's something that you fear, come to the hollow. For the Guardian Wolf is here. Give me half the prices. Alright, I'll borrow it. I won't take it. I'll borrow that line. Or maybe I'll just change it a little bit and make it my own. Let's see. He's not totally part of the hollow, but he's an animal. And I just put him up here for fun. I just put my little Simba figure. He's usually downstairs with the other Disney figures, but I was like, you know what? He's an animal. I'll just put him up here for fun. Simba! Meow! Just can't wait to be king. I listened to that song over and... Oh my goodness gracious. I'm surprised the cassette tape was still working. My little cassette player that I would play that song on like 20 times a day. Oh, every day. Grew up with that song. It's my favorite Disney movie. Let's see. Trying to think if there's anything. If there's any animals you guys want to see, real or fantasy, shout them out. There's so many. Addicted. Yeah, it's a bit of an addiction. Yeah. No, I actually used to be a so I sang bass in choir for 8 years, and before that I had actually been a soprano, when I was a kid, and I would sing just like Simba, the high voice just like Simba, and I would sing just like him every time I listened to that song. But then I turned right before I turned 12, I got really, really sick, like very, very sick. Lost my voice completely, and when my voice came back, I was talking and singing like this for the rest of my life. So I used to be able to sing just like Simba or Jonathan Taylor Thomas. All right, so I am seeing Snow Wolf. Voila, just like magic. The Ice Wolf of Eldrador. I mean, I still could. I could still sound like him if I wanted to an extent. I can still make my voice high, but singing like that's a little difficult these days. Those beautiful, piercing blue eyes. Man, that's showing up really good on the camera. Wow. The ice spikes on his back. Yeah, this is one of my favorites. The this particular one, the leg had gotten pushed in a little bit, so it wasn't able to stand up on its own, so I had to glue a little piece of cardboard to it, and now it stands. So wasn't too hard, just a little cardboard piece there, and voila. Ta-da! Let's see. Do you have any deer? Do I have any deer? Oh dear. Oh dear, I have deer. Oh dear, she wants the deer. Alright. You want the deer? Oh, I'll give you the deer, my dear. Let's see here. Let's see here for the deer. These are my two most normal deer. This is from Schleich, right? Safari. This is from Safari Ltd. I love deer. Like, they are one of the coolest animals on the planet. Especially when they get big like this and those giant antlers. I mean, those antlers. How would you be able to get through a door with those antlers? I don't. Oh. Awkward. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And the red... Oops. There we go. Let's see here. The red deer. the red deer, and I believe this one is also from Safari. Yes, this is the white-tailed buck. As you can see, he's got a little whitish tail there. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the red deer stag, which is interesting because this one's red. This one's slightly red, a little more brownish, a little more like burnt color. But, God made deer in all shapes and sizes, I tell you. I do have a moose. I have an elk. I have a doe. I've got a couple reindeer. So if you want to see those, let me know. I also have... yeah, I think that's it. So these are the only two, like, normal male deers that I have. But they're super cool. I may actually bring one or both of these next time I see the kids. Actually, I think I'll bring this one. I think they'd have a ton of fun with this one. They might reenact Bambi. I think that'd be really fun. And I do have a doe, so we've got Falleen, so there you go. Bambi and Falleen. Yeah, so these are both from Safari. The Snow Wolf is from Schleich. And finally, oh my goodness, like a week ago, the new Schleich Lava Bear that I know your sister Isabella was wondering if I've gotten yet. Well, they finally just put it on the website. So, the button has not become available yet, but the picture is on there. So, soon I'll be getting the Lava Bear and the Shadow Tiger, the Snow Slasher, the... That's right, they made a horror movie remake of Bambi, oh my goodness. I'm not a big horror movie person, and remaking Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Bambi into horror movies, I can't handle it. It bothers me. It really does. So no, I have not seen them. Don't really plan to. Not a big horror movie person to begin with. But there are those that like it, and yeah, I may have to question their sanity for those who do like it, to question them. Let's just say it went downhill. Yeah, not my type of movie. No. I grew up with Winnie the Pooh. I grew up with Bambi. I mean, those are like Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, Rabbit, Owl, Kangaroo. Who else am I missing? Oh my goodness. The Gopher. I can't think of his name. Christopher Robin. I mean, they were like icons to me when I was a kid. So, yeah, I wasn't entirely happy. I love Tigger. Did I not say Tigger? I thought I did. Oops. Thought I did. So many characters. I love Tigger. Oh my goodness. Oh, Eeyore. Duh. Eeyore. Silly me. If you've seen the live action Christopher Robin, where Christopher Robin grows up, and the Tigger, Piglet, Winnie the Pooh, and Eeyore all have to go to London to find him and, you know, remind him of his childhood. Super good movie. Oh my goodness. That's a Disney one right there. And Ewan McGregor, who plays Christopher Robin, does so good. Such a good movie. And they got the original voice for Tigger, too. So that's pretty awesome. And for Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, Tigger and Winnie the Pooh as well. So I was really happy to see that they got the original voices for them. So yeah, super good movie. I highly recommend it. Um, yeah, Christopher Robin. Um, it's it's not, a live action remake like Lion King or Sleeping Beauty or Cinderella or Jungle Book, which, if I have to say, Jungle Book is probably my number one favorite Disney live action remake. They did brilliant. Like, that whole movie was so good. Um, and I love wolves, so I'm really glad that they had the wolves have a much bigger part than in the cartoon. So, and I love the voice actor for Shere Khan. Just, yeah. But Christopher Robin, not being a live action remake per se, but I thought they did a great job. Yeah, it's those two, and Beauty and the Beast was not bad either. That was really good. Um, yeah. Let's see. We've been going for an hour and 41 minutes. Yeah. No, same. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Same, but different. They did a lot of different things, and in Jungle Book they did a lot of different things. The vultures were not in there, which bummed me out, but in place of them was the wolves. And that I was totally okay with, for obvious reasons. Um, they did a lot of different things in Beauty and the Beast. I just now realized Sleeping Beauty and Beauty and the Beast. I don't know if I just made that connection just there. Wow, there's two beauties. That'd be confusing. But anyway, which one have you not seen? Jungle Book or Beauty and the Beast? If you haven't seen the live action Jungle Book, I highly recommend it. The boy who plays Mowgli, it's his very first time acting, and he's the only real person, right? He's the only real person because everything else is CGI. So that doesn't give anything away, but just, he did a good job. He did a good job for him being the only real person, the only real thing in the entire movie. I really want them to make a live action Sword in the Stone. My goodness, that would be just. Yeah, they did. Maleficent. Yeah, they redid Sleeping Beauty. They actually made Maleficent the hero, which was kind of strange at first. I mean, I liked the first one. I didn't love it, but I liked it. I know. Yeah, they made Maleficent the hero. I mean, villain turned hero. And became best friends with Aurora, which, again, kind of strange, but they did a good job. They did a good job with it, I thought it was a really good movie. Like I said, I didn't love it, but yeah, I thought it was good. Yeah, so, my goodness, Friday night, oy. I don't know if anyone has watched The Weather, but I actually just remembered this, so, yeah, it's easy to get confused. I'm confused all the time. But, Friday night, I was at my oldest sister's house. I was sleeping in my nephew's room, and he's got a bunk bed, so I'm on the bottom. And there's a window, right? There's a window looking out to the south? Yeah, the south. And he my goodness. It was about 4 o'clock in the middle of the night. it almost looked like the neighbor had turned on a flashlight and was shining it through the window, but it was flashing. Like every 5 seconds, there would be this bright, bright flash, like a flashlight. And I'm thinking, okay, this is really weird. Why is the neighbor shining a flashlight, flashing a flashlight at my nephew's window at 4 o'clock in the morning? And so this is this past Friday night. And I'm thinking about this. I tried to fall back to sleep, but then it just kept going. So I was like, there has to be something going on. And it hit me. That's lightning. That's not a flashlight. That's lightning. It did this continuously for 2 hours straight. 2 hours. Okay? Put that into perspective. Every 5 seconds, there was a flash for 2 hours. And I'm thinking, that can't be good. Like, I hadn't even looked at the weather, for the weekend, and I usually do, but I had no idea, didn't even think about it. So, I'm looking at the, I pull out my phone, and again, it's 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning at this point. I pull out my phone, and I look at the radar, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's just a crazy freak storm that just popped up. No. This was major. This was huge. This huge giant red thing was going right over the town that I was in. And I was realizing, so I'm about an hour and a half away from my house at during this week. So not too far. And I'm realizing this storm is starting to come up to my city. And I was almost gonna call my parents, because they live here too. And I I was like, I wonder if they even know this is coming. But as it got closer, I realized, okay, it's gonna fall apart, before it gets to them. Okay, don't have anything to worry about. Boy, was I wrong. They got 90-mile-an-hour winds at the house through the entire city. 90-mile-an-hour winds. Okay, but that's not the craziest part. So there was power was out, trees were uprooted, power lines were down. But that's not the craziest part. Okay, the city just north of us, just north of here. I don't know why, but that city, every time there's a huge storm, the biggest part always goes over them. I don't know why, but that city, 140-mile-an-hour straight line winds. No tornado, just 140-mile-an-hour winds that came straight through that city. And I have a lot of friends that live up there. There was like a foot of water because the river crested. It went over the bridges, came right down in front of their houses, my friends' houses, like a foot of water. And power was out, trees were uprooted, 140-mile-an-hour winds. That's like an F3 tornado. Okay? I've been in 120-mile-an-hour winds. I can't even imagine 140. So that was 2 nights ago. No, 3 nights ago now. And like all we got where I was just lightning. Oh yeah. It doesn't like I live in a pretty major, big city. And the city just north of us, I don't know why. it stops before it gets to us, but it clobbers them every single time. So, we also have the neighbor right across the street from me. He has this gigantic maple tree that's got to be 100 feet tall, but it's leaning. It's always been leaning. It's always been that way. But I know for a fact that if it fell, it would fall towards us. Right? It would fall towards this house. Would it miss us? Barely. But the wind, where that wind was coming from, it was hitting that tree. Like, dead center. It was hitting that tree. That tree lost one branch. It has survived every single windstorm that we've ever had. I don't know how that tree has never fallen. But 140-mile-an-hour winds, I just... Ugh. And... yeah, that was a sight to behold. I pulled out my phone, looked at the radar, and it went right over the city, like straight through the whole thing. And the weather guy said, "Okay, we just had 140 mile an hour winds." I'm just, that was insane. So, where I was, got very lucky, just tons and tons of lightning. A little bit of rain, a little bit of wind. But once it got here, it was like everything broke loose. Oh yeah, no, this tree, man, this tree is it's immortal. It's an immortal tree. It really is. Yeah, so that was Friday night. That was Friday night, and then we had another smaller storm. You know, still a little bit of wind, but it came through Saturday night after I got back here, and I slept right through that. I was so tired. I slept right through it. But yeah, so that was Friday night. That was probably the biggest adventure, biggest thing that happened, besides doing 30 videos with my nieces and my nephews. So, good grief, that was, yeah. So it was kind of hard to sleep that night, just because every time I closed my eyes, it was just bright. It was bright, you know, flashes of lightning every 5 seconds, for 2 hours, straight. So, glad it didn't do any more damage here, in my city, but it's gonna take a long time for the city up north to, you know, get back together. And like I said, I have a lot of friends up there, and there was a video that came on the news, and it said, "Courtesy of this person," and I'm like, I know that person. That's one of my friends. Like, so I realized that's her house, and that's the street, but now her street is a complete river of water. You know, a foot. It was pretty amazing. The Lorax. Yeah, I haven't read that or seen that. Wow, it's been a long time. That brought back some memories. Very good. The Lorax. Yes. Okay. We've been going for 2 hours. And I'm getting thirsty and starting to lose my voice a little bit. So, now that I'm back, I should not be gone any other Friday for the foreseeable future, so I will definitely be back on Friday night, 7. Okay, you know, I'm going to throw out this idea I just had. So I usually get on at 7:30, right, and usually go till 8:30 or 9. What would you say if 6.2? Wow. I have not. I have not. No, yeah, my friend's fine. My friend's fine. It's just there was a river of water in front of their house. They lost power. You know, I don't think they have power yet, but yeah, everyone's good. Everyone's good up there. 6.2. Wow. Anyway. hopefully everybody's okay in Turkey. I know I have a lot of viewers from Turkey, so yeesh, hopefully everybody's all right there. Anyway, so I usually try to get on at 7:30 on Fridays, but now that I'm doing Mondays at 7. Wait, Cherry Chi, are you from Turkey? I just had my mind blown. Wait, are you from Turkey? Oh my goodness. Well, okay, that's news. Well then, okay, all right, good to know. I was like, yeah, I have a lot of viewers from Turkey, and Cherry's like, yeah, it's me. Okay then. Well, yeah, hopefully everything's all right there. Wow, yeesh. But yeah, what would you say if I got on at 7 on Fridays and Mondays, and we can go for a little bit longer, 8:30 or 9. So instead of getting on at 7:30, what would you say if I got on at 7, Mondays and Fridays? Or are you like, no, 7:30 is when I can get on? 7, I'm still finishing dinner. I am in the central time zone. I am right smack dab in the middle of the United States. You can't get any more center than where I'm at. Yep. Right now it is about 9 o'clock p.m. It's about 9 o'clock here in the evening. So, just getting on in a half hour earlier. 7 p.m. instead of 7:30. So, I think everybody would probably be happy if I got on at 7 instead of 7:30, which is totally fine. I can do that. I'll just try to finish dinner. I usually don't eat early, so yeah, let's do it. I'll get on at 7, Mondays and Fridays. Oh, good grief. Okay, hopefully I'm still on. I just had a reconnecting symbol there, so I think I'm still on. Good now. It'll be the dead of wow. Well, as long as you're okay with being up in the middle of the night with earthquakes, I will keep you company. I will keep you company in the middle of an earthquake. I'll try anyway. Good grief. 6.2 earthquake, man. I've heard of, I can't even imagine an 8.2. I remember the 8.2 earthquake in Japan about, it was over 15 years ago. That was crazy. $5 a.m. Woo! Alright. I'll keep you company. That's what I do. That's what I do. And I will keep you company. I will keep you company as well. I'm a silky chicken. Very silky, okay? Yeah, I will keep you feeling good. Cluck, 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 cluck. I will keep you feeling so clucky and so good. And am I talking too much? Maybe a little. I'll keep you company. Yep. Yeah, Isabella and I are both in the same time zone. So. Yeah, I'll get on at 7. Yeah. I accidentally left. No worries. I had a moment there where my phone was reconnecting and then it said you're live. I was like, okay. That's a new one. Never had that happen before. All right. I'm actually getting really hungry, so I have not I have not eaten yet, so I need to go get something in my belly. An animal. Not one of these. I'm not gonna eat any of you. Maybe a piece of pizza. That sounds good. Pizza sounds amazing right now. Anyway, I'm gonna be logging off here, so it's good to be back. It's good to be back. I'm excited to get back into a normal rhythm of things. So I hope you guys have a great week. Great week. Yeah, I'm not a normal person, unfortunately. I'm not an optimal person. My family's never been that. We used to be growing up, but yeah. Anyway, hope you both have a great week. Stay safe. Don't get into any more earthquakes, people. Seeing what they can do. Eesh. Yeah, have a good one, everybody, and love y'all, and I'll be back Friday. Have fun out there.